Okay, so today we'll see how we can create a secure dialog. So first of all, here I have one component, and you will see inside this component we have a secure dialog. Okay, so why we are creating this secure dialog inside this hello world component? So when you are coming inside this EN, so this is my hello world component. Okay, so when you are clicking here, first time it will open this edit config. This is nothing but our edit config. After that, when you are clicking here inside this config, okay, this is nothing but the config, so you will see your secure dialog. This is nothing but the secure dialog. So whatever information you are writing here, this information is reflect to your components. Okay, this is the use of the secure dialog. And another thing, if you want dynamic data from the user, like consider I am the user right now. Okay, and I just want to insert some data, like here is the text. This is just secure dialog creation. Okay, so this is the data I have written. Okay, and you can just simply write check mark and you will see this data. Okay, so that means if you want some dynamic data and you want to add inside your component, okay, inside your component, then you can simply use the secure dialog. Okay, from the end user, if you want to take the data, you can simply use the secure dialog. So here this edit config is coming here, but right now inside that I don't have any edit config. See, inside my for showing this option, for this option what we have to create, we have to create the edit config, but inside that I don't have the edit config. Okay, no, but still it has coming because of this secure dialog. Okay, now I'll just simply delete this one. Okay, now you can just simply go there and just try to refresh. You won't see this option. Okay, so when you are coming here, now you will not see this option. See, I'm just clicking here, open the config, still it is opening. Okay, that's okay. That means not reflect. Let me refresh first. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'm just removing from the demo one. Okay, now we have to go inside our own that holiday project, and inside that we have to see. Okay, somewhere we have a hello world component. It is there. Where it is? Yeah, this one hello world. Okay, no. So I'm just simply removing this right now. Delete and just simply save the changes, refresh it, come here and just simply refresh. You won't see this layout now. See, this border, it is coming there, no. Now I'm just simply clicking here, but here you see, for this dialog I'm not seeing the border, but for this layout dialog I'm seeing it. Okay, but for this hello world I'm not seeing. So if you want this edit config and this configure, for that we have to create a secure dialog. So right click here, create option is here, and here we have to create a node. Keep in mind what is the types of node we have to create. NT unstructured. Okay, and name must be a secure dialog, secure dialog. Why I'm just writing this one? Because of right now I'm just using a version that is 6.5.0, AEM version that is 6.5.0, and the previous version you have, then you can name it anything. Here you can name it anything, but from 6.5 onwards you have to write the secure dialog name only. So when you will write this secure dialog name, then you will see this edit config or something, you will see there. Okay, yeah, now here you see you are seeing this edit config. Okay, but the thing is, when I'm clicking here I am not seeing anything, but previously it is showing what? It is showing one dialog, but right now it is not showing because of this name, this border we are seeing, and when I'm clicking here I am just seeing this edit config. Okay, and if I'm clicking here I am not seeing any dialog because of this secure dialog I have created, but I haven't defined the properties. And property is this for creating the secure dialog, they already have given one property. Okay, we'll just simply have to use it, and that is a secure GUI. Some property is there like sling : resource type is there. Okay, no, So whatever thing if you want to access from the out of the box and you want to use in this particular node, for that you have to simply use sling colon resource type, and type is a string. Okay, so here we have a CQ. Instead of that you can also write the libs. Okay, inside the libs only we know that all of these things stored, but we will not write this libs. Okay, so libs have the GUI have a components, and components have authoring, and authoring have dialog. Okay, see, there is no need to create this one. We can directly drag and drop. There is no need to create this one. You can copy from the out of the box, but we need some understanding. So for that I'm just telling we have to create like that. Okay, so just simply add, save the changes, come here and just try to refresh it. Now you will see the CQ dialog. Come here and this one. This is the thing. We got the CQ dialog. If you want to see, right now we don't have any title. If you want to give the title, just come here, JCR colon title. Yeah, and title what you want. CQ dialog creation. Hit enter, save the changes, come here and just try to refresh it. You will see that JCI title name. After that, but the thing is, when I'm just clicking there, no, CQ dialog. So see, it has opening only this dialog. Okay, only this option it has showing, but it's not showing the CQ dialog space. But I want this one. So they have already created one fixed column. We just simply need to use it. So just come here, and inside that, here again we have to create one dialog, one node that is with the name content. Save the changes. We have a content, and that is it has present inside your libs. So here we have to write a sling resource type, and here we have to write the name, that is granite UI GUI component, something is there, components. Okay, after components, coral foundation, and this foundation have coral is there foundation, and after that here we have a fixed column. Okay, now we'll see, we'll just simply go there. No, why we have to keep this thing in mind. Okay, so you can just simply go inside the libs. Where is the libs? This one. Inside the libs what we have? Granite. You can see the granite somewhere. Okay, granites have UI have a components have a coral symbol, and inside this coral this foundation is there, and after the foundation here what we have? Fixed column. So where it is? Yeah, this one. Now you can click here, simply copy, go there where we want to create inside this content. Now just delete this one. Okay, and instead of that you can just simply write your whatever you have copied. Okay, but we know that there is no need to write the libs, so you can just simply remove it. Okay, and just right click and save the changes. Now we have written. Come here and just try to refresh it. Oh, that means we have some problem. Okay, it's not showing. In this case it is showing, but there it's not showing. So sling colon, just try to refresh it once. Okay, see, so if it is not coming, no, we have to cross check it. Just try to refresh this one. See, so when I have refreshed, no, it's not coming here. So you can just simply add again and just control save it. Go there again and just try to refresh it now. Once you will refresh, configure it, now you will see this CQ dialog. But the thing is, now consider, in this is my CQ dialog, maybe it has a more than one container. That means here I have a title. Okay, consider this is one field, like this one is the address, and inside that we have a first name, last name, and our address, something like that. If I'm clicking on the education, so this education container, that means education information is coming. Okay, so how this all of these things are coming, so we have to create inside this content. Okay, but before that, what I said, I just need to create one tab, that is address. Okay, now so one tab we have to create. So for that we just simply have to create, right click, create, and come here and just give the items. Why I have given item, that is because of inside this CQ dialog maybe we have a more than one tab, so that's why what I'm doing, just simply inside this item I'm just storing the tabs. Got it? So and here you can just simply come here and just create one tabs. Okay, it may be a one or it may be a more than one, so like that way. So that's why, and we knows that tabs they have already created. So if you want to provide some tab related information, so we have to use the tab path. Okay, no, so that's tab path, it has present inside our Granite UI component, Coral Foundation, and the tabs. So here Granite UI components, Coral Foundation, and last we have a tabs. Hit enter, save the changes, Granite UI component, Coral Foundation, tab. That is nice. Okay, this is the thing that is done now. So it will provide only the tabs. Now if you save and now you will go here, so you can't say anything. Okay, you can't say anything because of it will provide the tab properties. Okay, but still now we haven't created any tabs. So inside that now we are going to create more than one tabs. So if you want to store this more than one tabs, so for that we have to create items. Okay, simply I have created the item, right click and just create your own tab. So we have already said, now I just want to create the address. You can just create one address here. Okay, but the name must be small, first one. That is done now. Okay, we have created the item now. Yeah, and this one I just want as a container, because whatever I am just creating inside this item, first letter or the inside this item, I am not saying inside this address. So whatever I am creating inside this item, this becomes your tabs. This becomes your tabs. Okay, no, so there you just simply have to give the first one JCR title, that means the name you have to give, JCR title. So here I am just saying like I just want to create a address, just save it, Control S. When you will come here, you will see the address. Come here, configure it, see, enter done, we got the address. But now once I have get the address, now when I'm just clicking, right now consider here I have another tab. Okay, I'm just clicking on this tab. Okay, and inside this tab we have some fields, like some information is here, and again I'm just clicking inside this address. So one container is open, and inside this container we have some information. Okay, no, see, so when I'm just clicking inside the address, some information is coming, so we have to store this information to somewhere. Okay, so that's why we have to make this one as a container, so it can store more than one value. For that I'm just simply using, we knows that all these properties already present, we just simply have to use a sling resource type, and now in this time you have to take the container. So we knows that container, it has present inside the Granite UI components, Coral Foundation, and you can just simply write the container name. Okay, is this the right path? Granite UI components, Coral Foundation, and the container. So now we have created the container. Okay, now inside this container we'll try to create one field. You will see this field now. Okay, if you want to remove this, all this stuff, you can just simply clear it, so it will remove. Now inside that, now I'm just simply creating, so I'm just right clicking and I'm just creating more than one field. That means inside this container I will store something, so that's why I'm just creating one items. Now you can just create like front F name, that means the first name, just simply create a first name and a sling colon resource type. See now, when you will create one, consider like come here, instead of that come here and configure it. Okay, so now here you see, so here this is nothing but your field. Now you want this image. Okay, so this one is already stored in your CRXD. You just have to give the path. Okay, when I'm just coming here inside this text, here you see, here I have a title, that means this is the field label, and after that this one is my text field. Okay, so like this wise I just want it. For the F name we need the text field only. Okay, why we will write the number or something? We need a text field only, no? Like that, here also we have a ID. So this ID is also a string only. If you want something, then you can take it. After that, here this is nothing but your path browser or path field. See, when I'm just clicking here, this CQ dialog, it is opening. Okay, this is the content it has opening. So this is nothing but your page field. Okay, path field. Okay, like that, here we have a checkbox. So like this wise, if you want to create, then all this stuff it has present inside the form. Okay, one path is there, that is form. Okay, still now what we have done, inside the granite, every time whatever we want to create, where we are going, inside the granite only. Granite, that means we know that granite it has present inside our libs. So here we have a granite. After the granite we have UI, components, and components have the coral something, coral have the foundation, and this foundation have whatever we want. Is it no? Like if we want the container, we got the container. If we want something tabs, you get the tabs from here. Okay, but the thing is, if you want, this is called this is the parent level things. Okay, no, but if you want something like F name, checkbox, path field, a color field, these types of field if you want, then you can just simply use the this F name. You can just simply go inside your form. Just come here. Now we'll try to see, go inside the libs. Okay, libs have UI, UI have components, coral is there, foundation is there, and after the foundation we have a form. See, and inside that we have everything, like checkbox we have seen, button if you want, color field is there, date picker is there, field set is there, file upload if you want to upload the file. Okay, hidden, that means if you don't want anything. Okay, no, inside this CK dialog right now, this is when you are clicking on this, you will see this text field. Now you want to hide this one. Okay, then instead of this text field you can just simply write there hidden, so it will hide. Okay, no, here we have a multi-field properties. If you want, password is here, number field is there, path field that we have already discussed. So when you are click one text field type, it will open. Okay, no, but there we have an option. So when you will click, so it will go to the page. Radio is there, more than one checkbox if you want, then you can just simply use radio button. Text area is there if you want to add the address. Okay, more than one line if you have some content, then you can simply use this text area. Text field is there, text field, that means just single line. Okay, no, and here we have a user picker. So when you will use this one, so you will see the lot of users, out of the box user. So right now I just want text field. You can just simply copy from here, come up, and instead of that, here we have, here you can just simply paste it. But we have to remove this libs, and instead of libs we have to write, we have to remove everything, control save. But it will only come the, when I have written this one, so what it will come? It will come only this one line. Okay, only this line it will come, but this title it won't come. So for the title you just simply have to write field label. Okay, no, and here what we are saying is the first name, so you can just simply write the first name. Now just come here and try to refresh it. Till now again we'll create items, and here we will create the L name, and for the L name I'm just creating, and for the L name the same, instead of first name we have to write the L name. Save the changes, come here, sling colon resource type we have to use, sling colon resource type, and here we have to use granite, UI, components, Coral, foundation have form we need, no? Inside the form we have a text field. Foundation spelling is not right. Foundation, and after that here we have form, and form have a text field. Just save it. Now just go there and again try to refresh it. There is no need to refresh as well. See, we got the F name and the L name. Okay, now I just wonder what we can get. Okay, so I just want to type the address. Okay, now what I want, I just want the address. So create the address here. Okay, the same thing we have to write sling colon resource type, and this one granite UI component, the same one, but instead of text field we have to write here text area. Text area, that means here when you are clicking it will provide it only one line, but when you are using a text area, so it will provide more than one line. Okay, and you can collapse and expand, okay, according to your need. So, and another thing we know is that we have to write the field label as well. Field label, and here we have to write address is the address. Save the changes, come here, and there is no need to refresh. Close this one, double you can click. See, right now we are not options. Okay, so this is the thing, we got this address as well, so it is showing a more than one line. Okay, but the thing is, if I add something inside this, now consider this is the name I have added. Okay, no, why I okay, so this is the thing I have added, and inside that here I have added something like this is the address, consider. So if I save, where it will store, this is the data. If I add it, where it will store, this is the actual data, so it will store inside our content folder. Okay, and where I have used this component inside this holiday, so inside this content we have a holiday, we have a US, and we have a EN, because this is the EN, and inside this EN we have a lot of component and one of our hello world. So we just simply have to go inside that content have our holiday, and holiday have US have a EN, and this EN have the components. Maybe it may be a one, or it may be a more than one. See, so here we have a hello world as well, but here you see we don't have any content here. So whatever data we have added, we will not saying this data is not available, because of we haven't defined the variable. So how that data will add, so we have to define the variable first, no? So how we can define the variable? By using a name. Okay, by using a name we can define a variable. Okay, so the thing is we have to use a dot and slash. This is a syntax. Okay, no, for defining the variable we have to follow one rule, and that is dot and slash. We have to use it. So this one is the F name, so I am just simply writing F name. You can write anything, we are just simply creating here variable. So F name I have written here. You can come and instead of F name you can just write last name. Last name, you got it. Address, so you can got it. We'll save the address as well. Now again you can just go there and just try to write something. Okay, just save the changes, come here and just simply come inside that and just try to refresh this hello world. Now when you will refresh, you will see F name, that whatever we have stored, L name is there, and the address is also there. Okay, so all these thing it has coming. Got it? Is there any difficulty till it? No. Okay, so this is the thing. Now I just want this data to be print in my, see, I have already told you, so whatever you will configure inside your CQ dialog, this thing will reflect here, but it's no, we have to add ourselves, then these things we will see inside these components. How we can add? So we knows that we have one what we have one hello world.html, is it? We have one hello world.html, and I'm just closing this, and inside that whatever you will write, you will get inside this hello world component, inside this component. Okay, no? So right now where is our data? Inside the content, where it is? Yeah, inside this this is our content. No, what we want, first we want to print the first name. Okay, this first name I just want to print first, but where is store, where this data store? Inside our properties. So they have Adobe already created one property object, you can just simply take it. So inside this h1 or inside this h2, I am just writing the f name. But how we can write this f name? Okay, because of, if I try to write directly properties, what I will get? I will get the static content. So whatever you are writing here, you will get the same output there. Just save the changes, come here and just refresh it. You will see this properties name only. See, you got this properties name, but we don't want this name. So whatever inside that it has stored, no, I just want that one. So for that, when I just write like this, properties dot f name, so I'll just simply get this static name, that is property dot f name. Okay, but I'll just I don't want this one. I want whatever it has stored inside this f name. I just want this data, that is copied. So you can just simply come here and you can write here expression language. It is expression language, no? But before that, dollar curly braces we have to use, then we will get the data. Now just come here and just try to refresh it once. We got the data now. Okay, the same thing we have to write with h2 as for the last name. So here we have to use the properties dot last name. Address we need in properties dot address is there, no? Save the changes, come here and just try to refresh it. Okay, we got the address file now. Okay, Kabir saying and whatever it is address. So we got everything. So what we have created, this one we have created. Okay, for secret dialog, no, here. So only we have one tab. Okay, now you want another tab. So how we can do that thing? We knows that where we have created the tabs. Okay, inside that, see, so items, and inside the item we have created these fields, and here we have address, and here we have a tabs. Okay, so this is nothing but your tab only. This address is nothing but your tab. So whatever you will create inside this item, this becomes your tab. So now I'm just simply copy this, copying, control save, come here and just simply paste it. But we have to rename it, rename, and just give there this second name will give like education, and save it. What is that? We got the education, refresh it, click here and again click here where I am creating. Okay, again just copy this one, come here and just simply paste it. Now once you will paste, just try to refresh this one, and after that rename it. Okay, let it be. We got it, no? Oh. 3 times we got it. Okay, no, so now you will see 3 tabs. Just come here, close this and double click here. See, this address we got it, and again the same thing. Okay, so now you can just simply rename it from this address to education. So how we can do that things, just simply come here and just type education here, save the content. We have to refresh it. If these types of error it will throw, no, so just refresh. Okay, so now instead of that, what we need the education. Save the changes, come here, and here f name is there, so instead of f name you can just write your field name, or field name, this is the variable. Here as well. Okay, so just the same thing, just we'll try to check it. Okay, now just double click, and here you see now we got the education, and when you will click inside the education you will see the field name. Okay, after that same thing we haven't changed it, so that's why it's not reflecting inside that. If you want, then you can change according